Something happened in my 50s. I started caring less and less about what people thought about me. Getting older has allowed me to let go of caring what people think about me and focus on what's important. When I was younger, I wasted so much time worrying about what other people thought. The younger me would have never started a YouTube channel. I would have been way too worried about what people thought about me. There are some things I just don't care about anymore. I just don't. They don't matter, and I don't have room in my life for things that aren't important. Here are my top 5 things I stopped caring about since I've retired. Number 1 is how people react to my retiring early. People are obsessed with our professions. We start conversations with, "What's your name and what do you do?" If I say I'm retired, I get surprise, disbelief, and questions. The reactions I've gotten have been so surprising, I even made a video about it. A lot of people don't have acceptance for early retirement as a lifestyle choice. I sometimes have to remind myself I didn't choose this path to get approval, but to live the life I want. That helps me not care about how people react. The second thing I don't care about anymore is some people's opinions of my YouTube channel. Don't get me wrong, I truly value my viewers' opinions. But 1 out of like every 80 or 90 comments is pretty mean. When I'm watching someone's video, if I don't like it, I'll just click off of it and go find something else to watch. Some commenters get so angry. I'm still surprised by it. Here's an example. Look at this one. This guy just seems so angry. All caps and everything. I don't usually engage at all, but I was trying to be lighthearted and I just said, "That's a little harsh, better late than never." That just set him off. It's just silly. I'm sharing my retirement journey and I think I'm helping people. People have left me comments saying how much I've helped them. That's what keeps me going. I just want to make good content that helps people. That's my goal. I'll admit it took me a minute, but I've learned to ignore the internet trolls and I'm so much happier for it. The third thing I don't care about anymore is keeping up with fashion. I don't care about what's in style. I just don't. One of the first things I did my first week in retirement was to go through all of my work clothes. I took about 90% of them to Goodwill. I mean, when in my retired life would I wear khakis, slacks, dress shoes, or fancy blouses? Almost never. I did keep a few items. Once in a great while, there might be a funeral, wedding, jury duty, or something that I might need to dress nicely for. But I can't tell you how liberating it felt to get rid of all those work clothes. You wouldn't believe how happy it made me. It's the little things. My retired life wardrobe consists of sweatpants, jeans, comfortable tennis shoes, and t-shirts. It reminds me of that poem, "When I'm an old woman I shall wear purple, with a red hat that doesn't go and doesn't suit me." You know that poem? The fourth thing I don't care about is material things. I just don't care about stuff. Here's a quote I really love by Ellen Goodman. "Normal is getting dressed in clothes that you buy for work and driving to work in a car you're still paying for to get to the job you need to pay for the clothes in the car and the house you leave vacant all day so you can afford to live in it." I found that quote several years ago and it really spoke to me. Experiences and relationships matter to me. Things, not so much. My time is so much more important to me than money or shiny things. But I wasn't always this way. It took a shift in mindset. The older I get, the more I realize how precious time is and how unimportant things are. I have a couple videos about this too. The fifth thing I don't care about anymore is having a huge friend group. A lot of people enjoy having tons of friends. I used to be that way. Now all I need is quality friends, and I've got those. I have a handful of amazing friends. These friends show me kindness and they're there for me. Real friends are people who are there with you through thick and thin. I value my relationships with my true friends. Who you surround yourself with matters a lot. Maintaining relationships with acquaintances or people who don't put in the same effort just isn't important to me anymore. Grown-up cliques are just not for me. There are things you'll stop caring about once you've retired, or even before. You honestly won't have the time or the patience for them. Letting go of caring about these things allowed me to figure out what I want for the rest of my life. And as it turns out, the world really doesn't care what I do with the rest of my life. Growing older, I've gained this perspective and been able to see beyond my insecurities. Aging has brought me peace. Letting go of caring about what other people think is truly a magical thing. Life is so short, especially when you're over 50. Look at it this way, I may only have 30 years left to enjoy my life. I don't want to waste time on things that aren't important. I don't want to waste time on things that don't bring me joy. When you stop caring about certain things, you can have a happier, more fulfilling retirement. And not just a happier retirement, but a happier life. It's about letting go of trivial concerns and societal pressures that we've had possibly for our whole lives. It's about focusing on what truly matters. I think it's a gift that in our later years, we finally realize that so many things are not important. I save my energy for the things that really matter. I don't lose sleep over the things I used to lose sleep over. I'm just grateful and happy for each day. So that's my list of the 5 things I don't care about anymore in retirement. What's on your list? What do you not care about anymore? Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know what you don't care about anymore. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to leave you with a quote I love by David Bowie. Aging is an extraordinary process where you become the person you always should have been. Hope to see you again soon.